Hi class, my name is Hasib Mohammed and this is my health education lesson plan. My topic today will be diets for high school athletes. My target audience will be high school athletes of both genders who are in all socioeconomic groups, not favored for anyone in general. So today, I have my little brother Kabir. He is currently a sophomore, right? A sophomore in high school at my high school, Hayfield Secondary School. And he played football last year. He plays soccer all the time, and he's looking to play for his school hopefully this spring. So he recently been coming up to me asking, Hasib, what's a good diet to like stay healthy, help me like gain muscle when going to the gym and stuff like that. And so this was like the perfect opportunity for my project. So one thing I want to clarify before we start is like a big misconception in high school is like a lot of kids think like they eat whatever they want and they just burn it off. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure all you like football fans just literally go to McDonald's, eat like a butt ton, and come back, and then there's like, don't worry, I'll just burn it off in practice, right? So that may be partially true, but it's not a healthy diet. So for you, Kabir, I want you to learn about like there's like 5 subcategories into maintaining a healthy diet, right? And with learning this, we could work together and starting you off to eating a healthier diet, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna break up into the different categories, right? We're gonna have carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins, and water would be 1, so technically 6. So the first one we're starting with is carbohydrates. You know what carbohydrates are for?
I believe they give you energy.
That's correct, they actually do give you energy. And you know any good sources of carbohydrates?
Fruits.
Fruits, actually, yeah, fruits would be a good one. Yep.
Beans.
Yeah, nice. Anything else?
And grains.
Excellent. That's actually plus 3. Those are some of the 3 you can hit for sure. Those 3: organic fruits and vegetables, beans and lentils, and unrefined whole grains, basically. Those are the top 3 things you could use for a good, healthy carbohydrate. So try to avoid white rice, white bread. The wheats are the way to go. All right. Next on the list we have protein. I know you know what your protein is, right? What's an example of protein? Let's start with that.
Chicken, beef.
Exactly. Do you know what protein is for, though? What it does for your body?
I believe it helps like your muscles and I think skin too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a key component of muscles, skin, hair, and tissues. It also helps in digestion and metabolism. And it helps with like growth and repair. So like a lot of times, when you do a heavy lifting, they recommend protein can help rebuild the muscles, like your muscles are exhausted and fatigued.
Okay.
And protein is a good way to regenerate all of it, right? So like you said, chicken, beef, that's all great examples. But within protein, there are some proteins you kind of want to avoid sometimes, right? Because the source may be kind of unhealthy. Do you know any examples of like an unhealthy source?
Beef.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know why it's unhealthy?
Because it gives you high cholesterol.
Exactly. It's very high in cholesterol, right? So what would be something else that maybe you could eat instead of beef?
Chicken.
Chicken's a great example. Yep. Chicken breast baked, not like a nice baked chicken breast.
Okay.
Avoid eating fried chicken. I know you love your fried chicken, Kabir, but it is not healthy. All that oil and grease, not good for you, bro.
Yeah.
So another substitute I really recommend, we should start doing this, is fish. Okay? I know you're not too fond of fish, but fish is extremely healthy, man. It's great for the heart, and it has protein. It has a good source of protein in it, right? All right, so let's go back and review real quick. What are carbohydrates?
They give you energy.
Yeah, what are good examples?
Beans, fruits, and whole grains.
Exactly. Now, protein, what is it for?
Key components of muscles, skin, and hair.
Exactly, and like digestion.
And digestion, metabolism.
What are some healthy examples to get protein from?
Chicken breast and fish.
Okay, what kind of chicken? Like, how do you want to cook it?
Like bake.
Exactly. Nice. Good job. All right. Slowly moving on. Next, we got fats. All right. So there are 2 types of healthy fats in our body, right? You know what they are?
No.
Okay. So one is saturated. Within saturated, you get them from like animal fats, butter and cheese, right? Then you've got unsaturated fats, okay?
Okay.
These ones you get from like raw nuts, seeds, fish, oils, and plant oils, okay?
Got it.
Cool. So there's also other types of fats. There's like trans fats and hydrogenated fats, right? These ones are like in like processed foods and like they're chemicals, right? These ones you want to avoid. These are like in your junk food. It's like fried foods, all that stuff, all that, all the stuff you like to eat that's really tastes good. Yeah, that has a lot of unhealthy fats in that, right? So like I gave you examples. So unsaturated fats, so like raw nuts, like peanuts, almonds, stuff like that. That's a good example. Seeds, and the oils. The oils are very, very good for unsaturated fats. The saturated fats you get from like butter and cheese. These ones you want to monitor much because butter is not always too good for you in large amounts. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So now let's go back again. Let's review. So just we keep all this information together. Mm-hmm. So carbs, what are they used for, bro?
To give you energy. Examples would be beans, fruits, and whole grains.
Exactly. Next.
Protein, the key components of muscle, skin, and hair, help digest, and
excellent. Good examples of protein?
Chicken breast, baked chicken breast, and fish.
Excellent. All right, what did we just go over?
Fats that are saturated and unsaturated. Mm-hmm. Saturated would be like butter and cheese, and unsaturated would be like nuts, oils, and seeds.
Excellent, nice job. All right, moving down. Next, we have minerals, okay? So, one thing about minerals, what do you know? Do you know anything about minerals?
No.
No? Okay. So one thing about minerals, they're critical for our body to function, but your body doesn't produce it, okay? So this is something we have to achieve in our diet, okay? And there's 4 big minerals that we really got to include in our body, ready? So we have calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium.
Okay.
All right? We don't really have to go through all the exact functions of it because that might take a little while. But if you have any questions on it, we could go over it later. All right? Let's see though. I'm pretty sure you've seen some of these before, right? Which ones do you recognize?
Calcium and potassium.
Yeah. So give me a good example of where you could get maybe calcium from and
milk.
Potassium. Exactly. And I know you don't like milk.
Yeah.
And potassium?
Bananas.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure you know which one more in there. Sodium.
Sodium.
You know what that is? What's salt?
Salt.
Salt, yes. You need salt in your body, but not like an overwhelming amount. Like you can't be putting salt on everything, right? All right. And magnesium, magnesium is important because magnesium and calcium together, that's good for bone structure, bone strength, right? Prevents fractures and stuff like that. Those two come in hand, and sodium and potassium kind of come hand in hand, right?
Okay.
All right, so next we have minerals, right? Excuse me, just minerals. Vitamins are next, right?
Yeah.
All right, so there's multiple vitamins, but we'll just say like the main vitamins. Do you know what the main vitamins are?
No.
Like, vitamin A, right?
Yeah.
So what else is it? You know them?
Vitamin C.
Yep, C. What else?
D.
Mm-hmm.
And E.
E, yep. There's 2 more, you know? B and K.
E and K?
Yeah.
A, B, C, E, K.
Mm-hmm. So that's to start off there. And within that, there's 2 types, right? There's fat soluble and water soluble. Right? Within those 5, they're broken down. We don't have to worry about that too much because right now we're focusing on making your diet healthier. So this is stuff we want to just incorporate in your diet. We don't need to worry about breaking it into right now. We can do that another time if you have more questions. All right? Okay. So they all have their each unique function, and you need to make sure you have enough vitamins in your basis because it'll help you stay healthy, and it'll keep like, for example, vitamin C, that'll help you stay healthy from for the cold, for example. Okay? So let's review, because we just went over a bunch of information.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you have everything. So start from the top. What are carbs for, bro?
Gives you energy. Examples will be beans, fruits, and whole grains. Protein, they're key components of muscle, skin, hair, digest.
Good.
Examples will be chicken breast, baked chicken breast, and fish.
Excellent. What's next?
Fats are saturated or unsaturated. Saturated would be butter and cheese. Unsaturated would be nuts, oils, and seeds. Minerals, there's calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Calcium and magnesium, they'll help with bone structure. Example of calcium would be milk. Sodium would be salt, and potassium would be bananas. And for vitamins, there's A, B, C, D, E, and K. And there's fat soluble and water soluble. And the vitamins will help you stay healthy.
Exactly. It just has multiple functions, which we can worry about another day, right? Lastly, water, right? I know everyone talks about how important water is, right? Especially keeping yourself hydrated, right? Keeps it when you're. What happens? Have you ever been dehydrated before?
Yes.
What happens?
You get dizzy and you want to pass out.
Exactly, right? You gotta keep your body. Remember, your body's like 80% water, right? You gotta make sure you drink enough water. So a lot of experts doing research, they say you want to drink about a cup of water for every 20 to 30 minutes of exercise. There's nothing wrong with drinking Gatorade and stuff like that. It does help, but the one thing about it, there is a lot of sugars in it.
Yeah.
And especially for certain diets, for you don't have to worry about it as much because you're not really trying to lose weight. You're trying to just start eating correctly. But that has a lot of sugar in it, and sugar it really adds up, especially with a lot of sports drinks.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, what do you want to like? So that being said, how are you going to change up your diet? What are you going to do differently? Now that you know, I give you a lot of information here, right? So what are some things you're going to stop eating and start eating differently?
For like protein and stuff, I will like probably eat beef like maybe once a week or so, just because I like it so much. But with my chicken, I'll stop frying it and like bake the chicken.
Exactly. Nice.
Add more fish. And I can definitely use more minerals like calcium. I need more milk.
Yep.
And the sodium, I cut down on the salt a little, and I can definitely eat some bananas for some potassium.
Exactly.
And I'll definitely drink a lot of water because I'm gonna start working out at the gym.
Yeah.
And definitely with carbs, like I'll definitely include a lot of beans in my food and whole grains.
Yeah, beans are really good because they both have proteins and carbs. So it kills two birds with one stone, right?
Yeah.
So that way it's great for you. So with that being said, what other questions do you have for me? Is there something like, do you want like specifically, or is there like anything general questions, or like about your diet? Anything you want to know in particular?
Let me see. Like how much is too much of like protein, like for chicken and stuff? Like how much chicken would be too much?
Well, the thing is, it differs. This is when we get really specific because it's kind of complicated. It's like when doing research, multiple people have like different looks on it, right? Some people say take this much protein for this much weight, or eat this much protein a day, right? So it's kind of just, you want to just balance your diet, right? You don't want to go like take people like, some weightlifters drink like 60, 70 grams of protein in a drink. That's not really necessary, right? It's more of a balanced diet. There's no really set amount how much protein you should take a day. But let's say the way I do it, like I just try to get about 40, 50 grams of protein a day. But for like, if you're going to be weightlifting, you want to push it to maybe about 80 to 100 grams. That's when I do a lot of research. They say you want to do maybe about 80% of your body weight. But again, this varies between different professionals and stuff like that. So how much do you weigh? Like maybe 150? So you want to take in maybe about like 100, 120 grams of protein. But that's only if you're like going like super hard at gym, like lifting every day of the week.
Yeah.
Going gym for like 2 hours. That's what I recommend. But again, it varies. You just want to learn to balance your diet first.
Yeah.
Then we can work on more specifying it to like a workout plan.
All right.
Because first we need to make sure you're eating healthy before you get all the benefits first. Then we can specialize to change your diet to accompany your weightlifting schedule. All right? So if that's any questions for me?
Nope. That's it.
Well, thanks for listening, guys, and I hope this helps not only my brother, but multiple other children in high school in the future. Thank you.